Okay, so we are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have reached out to many of you over the last 2 days, and I know some of you guys have some questions, and I want to try to clear things up. Because one of you hadn't gotten a chance to talk to yet, so I hope that if I haven't addressed your questions, you know, you guys can reach out to me and text me. But I really wanted to talk about food because a lot of the questions were targeted around the food. First of all, I'm going to tell you this is a lifestyle change. So when I started this journey, I was not an eater. Hey, Phoenicia. I was not an eater. Probably the majority of my obesity was because I wasn't eating enough. I shared with some of you that if we eat 21 meals a week, that's 3 meals a day, I probably was only eating about 7 or 8 meals a week. And then when my emotions were extreme, whether I was extremely happy or extremely sad and emotional, then that's what I would binge, and I could have about 5 meals in one setting or whatever. And probably eating the wrong things like processed foods, candy, sweets and junk, and nothing that was good for me. So this part of the challenge or my journey became overwhelming because I had to train myself to eat. So now I do eat 3 meals a day and 1 snack. And my 1 snack is literally the first thing in the morning. It's the celery juice and the tara greens. And I drink that before I work out. For some people, that's like their morning cup of coffee. It gives me the energy that I need to get me through the workout. And it's 2 servings of vegetables. And then I will work out. I'll drink my water. Excuse me. My bike is hitting up against my desk. Then I'll drink my water through my workout. I'll do at least 30 minutes of a workout. And so my meals consist of proteins, carbs, and fats. And I shared with you that my meal plan for breakfast is a protein, a grain, and a fruit. And then for lunch and dinner, it's a protein, a vegetable, a cooked vegetable, a salad with some salad dressing. And so in the charting, let me go away from the screen for a second. When you go to the, never mind, it's not working. It's not doing what I'm.
This is the point chart.
Yeah. Okay. When you go to the point system, it asks for 10 healthy foods. Then it's listing, it's giving you an opportunity to list your unhealthy foods. And then it's asking for vegetable servings. So it's asking you to consume at least 10 healthy foods. Yes, 10, Desi. When I was going through this point system with Desi, she was like, 10? Oh my God. And I know a lot of you are not used to eating a lot of food, but it's a way to train your brain, and you can change your portion sizes. So if you think it's too much of a quantity, you can make your quantities smaller. You just don't want to make them bigger. But the reality is you need to consume food in order to burn this fat. If you're not eating, your body is going to store it. It's just what it does naturally. So in my meal plan, when I have the celery and the tara greens first thing in the morning, that is considered 2 servings of vegetables. So I can already go to my point system, the 3rd line, and mark 2. And then when I eat my protein in the morning, whether it's yogurt, whether it's cheese, or eggs, that's another point on the healthy foods item. So far we have 3. Then I eat my oatmeal. That's 4. Then I eat my, hold on a second. Lou, are you dressed?
No.
Okay, Mr. Ruffin is coming down the stairs. Let me block the screen for a second. All right, Lou. Sorry for the pause.
Peep show.
Lou was coming down the steps saying peep show. Sorry about this, you guys. Where you going?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
Right,
okay, well, just let me know when you're ready to walk past me. Okay, so the celery and the tara greens is my 2 servings of vegetables, and they also go in the healthy foods items. Then I have my eggs. That's 3 healthy food items, 2 vegetables so far. Then I have the oatmeal. That's 4 healthy food items. And then I have fruit. That's 5 healthy food items, okay? Then for lunch, I will have a protein, 6 healthy food items. Then I have a cooked vegetable, so that's now 3 vegetables and 7 healthy food items. And then my salad. So that's 4 vegetables and 8 healthy food items. And then I repeat that for dinner, protein, vegetables, and salad. So now that becomes 11 healthy food items. You only have to track 10. I hope that is clear to everybody. If that's confusing, can somebody say something in the comment line so that I can see that I have, hey, good morning, Rosalind. Yeah, so I know it's a challenge, but this is the thing. I was doing something before that wasn't healthy for my body. And so then moving forward, I have made some changes that are not easy. I was talking to Miss George, and Miss George said, this is a lot. And I spoke to somebody else in the group, and she was concerned that it was too much food. So there are people who overeat, and so there are recommended portions for you based on your calorie consumption. So literally, if I eat a 6-ounce salad, I could potentially eat 8 to 10 ounces of salad, which would be too much food. So what you can do is, if you think the quantities are too large, you can cut it in half and split it into 2 meals. And so instead of doing 3 large meals, you can make that 3 smaller meals. But I want you to get in the practice of bringing your lunch and dinner with you so that you don't run out of time or run out of day and then eat too late at night. And then you want to be prepared. If you don't travel with your dinner, it's a new habit. If you don't travel with your dinner, you may end up going to a fast food restaurant or something to overeat. So let me tell you another experience of mine was, because I'm not in the habit of bringing my dinner, I would go to either Wendy's or Chipotle. Now, Chipotle seems to be like a healthier option, but the calories are still high. I don't count my calories anymore because I eat so similarly every day. I eat different things every day, but I eat similarly. So I know what it takes to get me to about 1,200 calories. And because I have more fat to burn, I eat a little bit less calories. I stay on the 1,250 side of the range of 1,250 to 1,500. And I exercise. And when I exercise, I don't eat extra calories, okay? But that preparation piece is going to be important. I'm going to use one of our team members as an example. Oh my goodness, Bessie, I forgot to put the phone back. I got Bessie on YouTube over here, and I have you guys here. She this morning or yesterday, she had, what did she have? She didn't have a protein. She had a fruit and oatmeal for breakfast. And then for lunch, she had beans and rice. And that was all she ate. And so she was like, something's missing. I woke up with a headache this morning. Well, she didn't have a protein for breakfast. So you do need to add that protein, your grain, and your fruit. And then she didn't have any vegetables for lunch. And then she didn't eat dinner. So that's what's missing. She's not eating. So we do have to change those habits in order to get our body used to eating. Because what's going to happen is your body is going to store fat if it thinks that you're not going to eat. Your body is smart. You may say, oh, I'll skip this meal, or I'll go take a nap. That's what I used to do. I would go take a nap instead of eating. And now I have to train myself to eat my meals. And so what I do is I track my food. So I mentioned this before. If you guys have, I believe Apple has this. I know Samsung has the Samsung Health, and there's a tracker on there. If you are a user of Fitbit or a former user of Fitbit, as long as you still have your account, there's a tracking device there. MyFitnessPal, Garmin, and Lose It are all devices that you can use to track your foods. I call it committing my food. So what I do every night is I plan what I'm going to eat for the next day. So what my meal plan for today is, I'm going to have scrambled eggs, I'm going to have oatmeal, and I'm going to have blueberries, 6 ounces of blueberries. And then, of course, early in the morning, I'll have 5 stalks of celery juice and a scoop of tara greens. Then I'll have my breakfast after my workout. And then for lunch, I have chicken, carrots, and a salad, and a scoop of salad dressing, a tablespoon of salad dressing. And then for dinner, we're going to have salmon, cabbage, a salad, a kale salad, and salad dressing. So I'm not going to eat anything outside of that. That's what I've committed to today. It's hard, but it's a hard journey to start, but it's gotten easier. You know, in November and December when I started this, it wasn't as easy. I wasn't packing my meals. There were days that I went without dinner, and I paid for it the next day. And you really can't make up days. You really have to go with that routine. Then there's the 8 to 12 hour of intermittent fasting, and then you start the next cycle the next morning. If you have any questions about that, I didn't see any questions posted while I was speaking. So if you have any questions about that, let's get the meals in order, get them together. If you have any challenges with that, give me a call. But I do encourage you to eat. And then the only other thing too that I'll say is, don't beat yourself up if you do eat something unhealthy. It's a process. I didn't get it right when I first started. This was not perfect. I started my weight loss journey right around between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I did indulge in some things. I think I had a slice of pound cake on Christmas Day. I still lost the weight. So, you know, give yourself permission to make mistakes. But let's talk about them. Don't just hold it in or try to keep it to yourself. You know, call me. When I listened to one of our teammates talk about her meal and how she woke up with a headache today, I was just like, oh, you didn't mention your dinner. She's like, oh, I skipped dinner. You can't skip your meals. That's how your body is going to fuel itself so that it can burn the calories, okay? I'm here for you. If you want to give me an example of your committed meal today, you can post it. I'll post one of my committed meals on the site today, and then you can get an idea of what I do, and then maybe you can start doing it yourself, okay? Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for your support. And I've called everybody. I didn't talk to Erica, and I talked to Keisha 2 days ago. So if you have any questions, or if I didn't address something, just let me know. Oh, I put the myterrafit@gmail.com on this page because some of you may have signed up for TerraFit Advantage by accident. You can send them an email to have them cancel it. And then some of you did sign up for the TerraFit Advantage and you don't know whether you got the one-time $99 fee, or if you wanted the $11.95 a month. You can send an email to them too, just to verify. I do apologize that the registration wasn't the smoothest. But I think we're all in the same place now, so we can move from here. And the last thing that I'll say is, in terms of the products, everything that I'm suggesting to you is just only suggestions. It's the things that I established along the way for my journey. Some of you will have success at it just like I did, and some of you may say, not so much. But just sharing the information. Like I said, I hadn't always been a product of the product, and the moment that I started using the products, then I started seeing changes. And so I just have information that I want to share, but there's never any obligation to purchase anything. It's just where I experienced maximum results for the transformation that I am currently experiencing. If you have questions before I've addressed the product, then just give me a call. Terry, I saw your message this morning, so I'll follow up with you. But I'm here for you. I'm grateful that you're here, and it's all going down. Have a wonderful day. God bless.